I've been grinding this game a lot, and we're gonna go over the Sea Champion. You can see that I have 24 hours in the game, 0 Robux spent, and mainly been fishing for half that time. As the Sea Champion, honestly, it's pretty worth to get. So I'm gonna go over the things I did to make this a lot easier, um, and just show you guys what I did, I guess. So, main thing is you gotta catch every single fish in the game at the moment. I don't know if the game's gonna update and add more fish and make this harder. So getting it done now is pretty good. It is a secret pet. This one is shiny. I had to make it shiny using the golden cherries, which is very useful. But the main thing to know and what's important is using teams. So you can unlock teams eventually and buying it as an upgrade. And you want to have teams with the right runes to make it easier. So what we're looking for, basically when we equip this team, my fish team, you can see that when we head over to their runes, you can see they're gonna have the Seafarer, fair, and runes basically. So what's important here is having a team, not all at 4 or 5, but at 3 or 4 is good enough. And you can keep grinding more basically. So how to get these runes or how to start grinding for these. So the one area that you're going to be starting the grind will be this area over here, the gloomy one. So you head to the gloom area, gloomy grotto. And what you want to do is farm these slimes here. Now, you want to have a pet. If you're a bit weak to these slimes, have a pet with lifesteal, as that'll let you live a bit longer. But mainly you'd be AFKing in this area over here, pop like a luck potion to get more drops, and then you'll be killing these slimes here. And these slimes here have a chance to drop a item, which is going to be the mystery scroll. So if you keep killing these slimes here, there's a chance for it to drop, and that is going to be your main way to get the Seafarer rune, basically. So keep killing them. Eventually, you'll get a scroll. You can also buy 2 or at the shop every hour on the hour, and that's also pretty good. Now, the next thing is also eventually get a team that has the shrine upgrade. So here we have a full team of shrine 4s, and you want to go ahead and head over and hope to get an extra drop here from the shrine, the Rune Shrine over here. Did not, but that's all right. And get some golden cherries there, extra drop there. Now, what's important is that now, whenever you see in chat a legendary spawns, you want to go catch a legendary. It doesn't matter how strong they are. It really doesn't matter at all how strong the pets are. You want the 2 charm slots. Very important. So let's go ahead and pick a pet. This has 2 empty slots here. We're going to give a treat. So what we're going to do now is use these radioactive jellies and use it until you get a charm. We get a shrine there. Now we do it again. And we got that. So now we can go use these mystery scrolls and get Seafarer. Now we got one right there. That's good. That's what we need. Now, when you have a Seafarer rune, if you feed it to the pet, it will be +1. You can only get to tier 4. So this is where you're gonna make your team and just keep doing that. So keep getting mystery scrolls, keep grinding that. Get legendary pets. Doesn't matter how strong they are. You're only using them for the buff. And how important the buff is, well, we'll show you. So for example, here we have this pet or this fish over here is a base is 1 and 1 and 3.3k. So if we click on this, we have we have a little bit less because the diamond rod, which we'll go over that in a second. But then if we go equip our team here, our fish team, equip that. Like we see, it's a 1 and 1k, which is a lot easier than that. You could use a fishing potion, but it doesn't really add that much, but that's all right. So it does reduce it by quite a bit. You can see how much it reduces in the magma basin, which is obviously going to be the little bit harder one, the summit. We can see the base on this one is 10k, right? But obviously that's way too hard. But with the buff, it's a 1 in 3k chance, which is still very viable. That is for sure. Now, we're going to go over the rods. The rods at the moment, you shouldn't. I mean, it's like, I don't want to say you shouldn't focus on just trying to catch what you're missing. I would just focus on finishing most of the quests from the old sailor. Yes, it does take a bit of time, but it is worth it. The diamond rod, you can see the stats here. We get 85% chance to get a treasure, more luck. I think it's 1.15 more luck from the gold rod, and then more speed, and then uh, I don't think you get more Seafarer. I could be wrong. I mean, I can just click on it, I guess. We go to our inventory. So tell us a little bit more about it. Go to items. There we go. So yeah, you don't get extra fish legendary chances from the pets. And that's pretty much it. At the moment, like I said, the game could change. Things could be updated. But at the moment, that is what we did. And then once you get your sea champion, you can go ahead and try to make it shiny. It gets a ×2 stats and an extra extra charm slot, rune slot, whatever. I call it charm. I call it runes, but it's charms. Because you get runes here and then there's charms. It's the same thing, I guess. And then that will get you ×2 stats, extra charm slot, and it's pretty good for free to play. You know, it makes things a lot easier to grind. It does a lot of damage. You can farm slime boss, farm the kraken boss a lot easier if you give it a deadly perk, deadly rune, I mean, or charm, and then you just keep doing that. So other than that, that's pretty much it. Keep grinding. Game will update eventually, but fishing is pretty important. And getting the sea champion helps a lot later on. So we'll see, but it won't obviously be the best forever, but it's still pretty good, I'd say. Let me get these shrines real quick. Equip that. Got another drop. 2+ drops. Got 1k for that. Extra drop for that. I don't know if that matters that much. And yeah, so hopefully you guys feel that, see that, and you're good to go.